Has this ever happened to you? The minute you sit down at your desk for work, you check the clock to see how much time you have left in the day. You play a countdown game with your phone, counting the seconds, minutes, and hours you have until the workday is over, hoping Friday has arrived only for the weekend to quickly come and go. The typical clock in and clock out function becomes a regular thing as the days, weeks, months, and soon to be years go by. Because of this sluggish routine, you think this is normal, deciding to go with the flow instead of against it, almost forgetting what dreams and aspirations you had before taking up the job. One might think you are becoming a zombie. Meet Akira Tendo, a bright-eyed college student looking to make his mark on the first day of work. His coworkers are kind, giving a positive atmosphere only for things to take a turn for the worst, and Akira realizes working at his dream job isn't what he hoped for. 3 years go by. Akira is mentally and physically broken, faced with crazy deadlines, working long shifts, slowly disconnecting from his social circles and from himself. The only thing that's going for him is work. The only color that's added to his life is when blood is spraying all over the place from a zombie. Instead of being freaked out by this horror movie creature in the flesh, or should I say rotten flesh, Akira is revived with a new sense of direction. Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead, a manga by Haro Aso, and an anime produced by Bug Films, is about an overworked employee finding purpose again in a zombie apocalypse. This review will be focused on just the first few episodes, not because of its strong opening, but also because the final episodes will be released at the end of December. One of the first few things Akira does is day drink and couldn't be more excited that he is no longer working at his dead-end job. But he quickly realizes in the past 3 years there was a lot he missed out on. So Akira decides to make a bucket list before he dies, or becoming a zombie. As Akira succumbs to his fate, the show is devoid of all colors as he tries to reason with himself that maybe his job isn't so bad, to then contemplating suicide. Throughout the first episode, his coworkers often make light of the condition they're in, bragging about how many hours they clocked in, not taking in sick days, or even joking about urinating blood due to the number of caffeinated drinks they have throughout the given work week. In Japan, there's a word for this, karoshi, or being worked to death. Often in Japan, it's to be expected to work more than 80 hours of overtime a month. These extra hours are also often unpaid. Even employees feel guilty by taking time off, or they will be shunned by their coworkers by finishing the work on time and not staying to help others. Sometimes, supervisors will purposely not give their employees work so they can quit on their own, and it prevents the company from actually firing them, showing that they have a good track record. Being confined, or hikikomori, is something Akira has fully accepted. His room is a complete mess and he dreads to go outside. Depression and suicide rates have always been an issue in not just Japan, but South Korea, Russia, and many others. Akira's life returns to him once he realizes he doesn't have to deal with his toxic work environment anymore, deciding he can change for the better. While the anime is about surviving a zombie apocalypse, it's also a beautiful message about how it's never too late to pursue your passions. Even the opening of the song is an absolute banger. Song of the Dead by Kanabun, and I'm sure you're familiar with most of their works, ranging from Naruto, My Hero Academia, and others. Lyrics like, I want a dancing, dancing, rolling, rolling, only one my life. Sooner or later, life will come to an end. Want more than a sense of fertility, don't you? Dancing, dancing, morning, morning. Go back to the basics and start something new. Do what you want to do. Every night, every time. Let's live until we've had our fill of fun. Throughout the opening song, past episodes showcase what Akira and his gang of survivors go through. Like how Akira rips off his work lanyard, or his best buddy Kensho removes his work clothes after jumping off a building to finally get the freedom they so longed for. Even if it's contacting an old friend, family member, picking up a hobby you forgot about, getting the courage to ask out your crush, Zom 100 helps the viewer realize you don't need a zombie apocalypse to make a healthy change in your life. Now, I'm not saying you should quit your job or jump off a building. I don't think anime physics applies here, but the point is, it's never too late to do what you want to do. And sometimes, the only thing that's standing in your way of being yourself is you. Given its ever-increasing praise, there was also a series of delays. Being overworked in the anime industry has always been a serious issue. If a second season does come out, I hope the animators working on the show will receive better timetables instead of having their backs to the wall. It's ironic that a well-loved show about being overworked is being manifested throughout the delays. But until then, here's to a new year of animation. Thanks for watching.